Hello everyone, welcome to the Alferdize, and today I'm going to tell you about the how to create multiple instance, or we can say that list of an instance of a classes. So why do we is necessary to create a list of an instance of classes? For example, if you want to create a class containing at least 20 to 100 or any large number of instance or objects, then how will you create that? You will write the object for each of the object, or we can say you can write a code for each object or each instance of a class. Then, and according to the software engineering rule, if you're writing a same code again and again and again, then this is not a good way or a perfect way to write the code. You might be using some another way, or looping it, that might be a good or an efficient way to code. So we are creating a list of a instance of a class. For this I'm going to use a class employee. Um, I'm pausing this video, and you might be copying this whole code of a class in that period, and after that um, after that I will be writing the rest of the code for you, and explaining you how to create them and execute the in a multiple instance and or object of a class. So I am pausing this video. So I think you have might have written the code, but so let's just get started. This is not a good sign, but let's just get started. So first of all, I'm going to create a employee list, an empty employee list, and first we are going to accept the number of instance which we want to create. For example, mm, it might be I'm going to create accept a small number, but you can accept any number. Enter the of employee, and we are converting it into an integer. And now here we are using for loop for you can use also while loop if you want. Range n, and eid equals to int input, enter the number, enter the id. So next is what we are doing, employee salary and employee. So we are converting into a float, I used to do many typo. That's sometimes very embarrassing. But on us and append is a function built-in function of an employee list, which will add automatically adding at the last, which I have explained you in this list tutorial previously. So let's do um, and re. So here it is on I dot in range lay and so that's it. We have written the code. Now we are going to execute this code. For example, I'm going to create 3 instances of a classes. Oh shit! Sorry for that. No bad words. Just done it. Okay. And row then Sam 40,000 bucks and 3,000 employee ID 3 name George salary 50,000 and bonus for so what's the error. Okay. So let's just do that. Okay. 3 instance 1 Andrew 30,000 2,000 ID 2 Michael salary 30,000 again and bonus 2,000 again. Third one job key and salary 50,000 5,000. So that's it. So you can see that we have created a 3 instance of classes and how this instance has created and printing the result how many of each instance. So this in this way you can write the code in much less time. It is less time consuming and your if time is also saved and your efforts are also saved because you need to write this piece of code at least for 3 times more and this also for 3 more times. But if you don't know how many times you are going to write because this might be an disaster for you if you don't if you're writing a piece of code without a loop or a list of instance of a class and without creating a list of instances and then you need to create 100 instances and you are given a provision only to create 10 instances, then this will be a big trouble.